sexy bad bitches at? Let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Who else? Who wants to go with? Who's coming up first with the topic now? I got one. Turkey.
Tastes good. Tastes
Country or the
delicious.
food?
Can you specify?
Is it a good lunch meat sandwich?
Yeah.
Or a bad lunch meat
Yeah,
sandwich?
it's my go-to lunch meat sandwich.
Well, what kind of turkey
Sandwich
are we
lunch meat?
talking?
Like a sliced turkey situation.
Prepackaged or the stuff you're getting freshly cut at the deli?
Well, okay, yeah. I went to the deli one time.
Or Thanksgiving leftover turkey, where it's carved turkey.
Okay, that's once a year. You must hate turkey.
No,
You're basically admitting to hate
I mean
turkey.
you can make turkey year round. You don't have to make it exclusively at Thanksgiving.
Okay, you call it Thanksgiving turkey if you just make a turkey roasted up?
Yeah.
It's not. Why would you call
All
it?
right, fuck me for being thankful 365 days out of the year.
Yeah.
It's a holiday.
I can't do that on the Twitch stream. Shit.
What's your guys' favorite kind of turkey?
Oven roast.
Oven roasted.
Erdogan.
I like the mesquite smoked.
What'd you say?
Erdogan.
Sometimes at the counter when I'm feeling indulgent, I'll get the smoked turkey. It's great.
Ooh. Yeah.
You go to Denny's and they got the bacon turkey brown.
Jesus Christ.
Good boy.
And that's the 5th podcast member.
Oh yeah. His name's Brentwood.
Brentwood's always barking.
I did want to share some fun facts about the month of April. Starting with some holidays that'll be celebrated tomorrow. National Denim Day coming up tomorrow. Make sure you wear your best pair of jeans. Honesty Day is going to be celebrated tomorrow as well. I don't know.
When is Denim Day?
Tomorrow. These are all tomorrow.
Oh wow! Yeah, this is okay.
Make sure you're telling the truth. Make sure you're wearing pants.
You're
National.
gonna tell so many lies tomorrow.
You fucker.
Dude, that's not in the spirit of things, man.
It's not a very honest day of you. Travis Scott's birthday is tomorrow. I recognize that as a national holiday.
So kill somebody in a fit of rage in a crowd. Stampede somebody.
You should miss the rage.
Celebratory. Stampede somebody in a Canadian tuxedo.
And tell them you meant to do it.
Was that at a concert or a festival?
Astro World.
Oh.
It was a festival.
Damn, Astro World. Do they still do that concert or festival?
Surprisingly, actually,
they still do it.
Yeah, they still do Astro World.
That's good.
That's surprising to me, but yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a Firefest is trying to make a comeback for some reason. I don't know how that's going to be possible.
Yeah, the one on the island.
Yeah,
guys, we should go to Firefest.
Isn't that guy in jail?
He should be.
Yeah. John watching that, the other guy,
kind of had FOMO, honestly.
They had sandwiches, although I don't think they had any meat on them.
Basically, any documentary about something will make me jealous about whatever's happening in the documentary that I don't know how to do it, or I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Jonestown.
I felt that way watching No Other Land.
Well, that's a bit, I guess. No, maybe not every one of them. You guys brought up some good points.
The Brothers.
I still have FOMO, I guess.
That the Jeffrey Epstein documentary on Netflix from a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Gypsy Rose.
The Gypsy Rose one. Gypsy Rose, y'all smashing that?
No.
No.
2 quick passes and a maybe.
You still thinking about it?
A long pause.
How many beers?
Dude, I mean, so even saying that is already an answer.
That's a yes.
Might be.
It's a conditional yes.
It's a soft yes. I mean, it's
Zach, how about
it's a hard yes.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Got me.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic.
She,
What is human society's greatest achievement?
Gypsy Rose.
True, actually.
What is this? Human
Actually, in a way.
race? In a way?
I was gonna say the iPod.
Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that's a good one.
The fentanyl crisis.
Ooh,
Modelo.
Modelo.
that's actually a cool answer. Modelo? Okay, guys, sound off in the motherfucking comments below.
I want to give a big shout out to the
Ugh.
sponsor for this video, Calendar's Chicken Pot
Zach, what's
Pie.
your answer?
The greatest human achievement?
Yeah.
I said the iPod. I guess I kind of
Oh yeah.
maybe like dancing in like a group of people.
It's a good one.
What other animals doing all that? Maybe it's some insects.
Tylenol's a pretty good one.
Birds do it.
Pain relief. Other animals.
Oh,
don't
you
get
would
that.
say that, you freaking freak.
Birds? What are your top 5 cloacas?
Bradley, do you have any thoughts on the next cardinal that's going to become pope? Do you know any of them?
Trump wants to be it.
Dude, oh my god, he was. Did you see the thing about him thinking that those tattoos were?
Yes,
real?
yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, that was honestly scary because he sounded like a straight up Hitler. Like he sounded like a character from 1984.
Didn't know we were gonna get
Trump-
political on this.
I'm starting to kind of think Trump's like not a good guy.
The vibes
voted-
were a little off today. I'll admit that.
I'm trying to get political on this bitch.
Yeah, political.
I'm trying to take a stand on this motherfucking podcast.
Actually, Sam, have they started talking about who they're choosing as the next pope?
I think.
There's a Filipino guy.
Next week, I think.
There's a Filipino guy. There's a African guy. And then I think like some European guy who was like the Pope's second in command. I don't know who I'm betting on yet.
I think the Filipino guy should get it.
Yeah, I'm voting for the Filipino guy.
Is it Manny Pacquiao?
Based off race alone.
I mean, Manny Pacquiao is a devout Catholic. Like,
Yeah.
He's a great pope.
like really hates gay people Catholic.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
All right, I have some more topics actually.
I like the moments of silence after.
Credit cards. Should we be using them?
Oh.
Responsibly.
Do you guys
Don't
pay
rack up too much
credit card
debt.
every day? Every time you like pay for something, you pay. That's what I do.
Well, I'll use my
Every
use
day?
my credit card like for the
Anytime I.
I'll use my credit card for the charge, but then like that day or that week I'll just pay it off. That way I'm getting points. I use it for the points.
Some people say it's better to have debt than to not.
Your credit score improves that way.
That is actually how
Yeah.
that is how it works verbatim.
To be clear, we are not offering financial advice.
No, to be even more clear, we are offering financial advice from experts, from financial experts, certified 3 times over. What's up with the stock market?
It's not up.
Right after saying this is advice from professional certified experts. What's going on with that? Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. That's
It was down. Now it's up.
fucking crazy, dude.
I know, right?
I can't figure
That
it
was
out.
Wild what happened.
Are you guys pro or anti tariffs?
We don't know yet. That's what happened.
I keep
To witness.
I keep buying high and selling low.
Buying high and selling low.
Yeah.
That's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to
I
do.
know it's not going well, but I just can't help myself. I like the adrenaline rush of it.
You just like giving money out to huge
Yeah.
corporations and hedge funds.
Yeah. Jeff
This is a
Bezos
topic-
seems like he needs my help.
It's like a pay pig fetish, but way worse.
Way better. This is a topic I got from my brother. Fighter jets, they are cool, right?
Well, yeah, obviously that's
Yeah.
why I saw Top Gun Maverick in the theater like 5 times.
Oh yeah. I never saw that in the theater, but then I watched it at home and it was amazing.
Yeah.
They should just have that in the movie theater, kind of like all the time.
I mean, it could just
I
be
agree.
shots of just fighter jets flying around, and I would pay $20 for the ticket to go in and watch that.
They did that with the Blue Angels in SF a few months ago. They just,
Oh, I saw that.
Did a screening of that in IMAX.
I
How
saw
was
that, Max. It was the parts where they were showing the jets were freaking awesome, and then every other part was like, okay, get over yourself.
Show me the jets.
Didn't
Yeah.
they have Glenn Powell like present it too?
Before the movie, maybe.
I
Probably.
remember reading something about that, but I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Glenn Powell, hot or not?
Ooh,
Hot. I say hot.
Hot, 100% hot.
Not my type.
Not Quentin's type.
But,
What is your type, man?
for men?
Yeah.
The person asking is looking pretty nice right now.
I'm
Oh, dude.
I'm just waiting to hear your answer.
You got bro blushing.
I need him.
I'm
I need him
like-
built like Lil Nas X.
He's giggling.
giggling.
What is your type? For men.
If you could cross Lil Nas X with actually no, that's the standard right there. Is just Lil Nas X.
Respect.
Submissive and breedable.
Honestly, hard agree.
Hard agree.
Hard on agree. Next topic being
Man, we're just powering through these.
I should look at the top.
They're calling it the greatest first podcast episode ever.
well, I think we could go for maybe 20 minutes. That would be a good first go of it.
If you're just tuning in to the Mud
Wait,
Check,
I need another beer. Is that what we're calling it? Are we calling this Mud Check?
what's up? What's up? What's up, Mutters? Welcome back to another episode of
Oh,
Mud
I'm a tough mutter.
Check. What's up, Tough Mutter? Dude,
I'm a
make sure
dirty mutter.
you got a cup. Check it in.
Bradley, are you recording in your kitchen?
At the table.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
at my grandparents' house sitting.
Dude, you're not in the
Got
studio? Get in the stew, man. This is a professional podcast.
I'm not in my home. My home. I've got a full fucking setup, dude. It's
Oh, you
got-
don't have access to the studio?
No.
Sucks. Damn, that's a dope ass T-shirt, Quentin.
Oh, thank you kindly.
What is
I obtained this. This is Goliath. It says, oh fuck, what does it say on the bottom? I think it says Lightwork on the bottom, but Kaiwachi, he is a dubstep artist, EDM artist, DJ. His last was that one-off tour was the Morphasia tour, and he was selling this as merch aisle. We're actually sponsored by Kaiwachi. Use promo code MUDCHECK for 10% off your next order from his website.
I thought it was a Rick and Morty T-shirt.
Thank you, Kaiwachi.
Shit. Yeah. So,
We'll have to say thank you, Kaiwachi, at the same time.
thank you, Justin
Thank
Roiland.
you, Kaiwachi.
Thank you, Kaiwachi.
Thank you, Kaiwachi.
You guys ever seen that show, Rick and Morty?
Great show. Great show.
It's kind of one of those under the radar shows that not too many people have heard of.
Well, you have to have a high IQ to watch that show.
True.
Yeah.
It's kind of down there in the underground with like Grey's Anatomy.
It's kind of sad that they signed that show up for like 25 seasons, and then that guy was a predator by like season 3.
Dan Harmon.
Well, yeah, I think Justin Roiland.
Yeah, I think it was Roiland.
Wasn't Dan Harmon? Dan Harmon's a piece of shit too, isn't he?
It was.
Dan
I think for non-sexual assault reasons, though.
Oh shit.
He's just kind of it's on.
Because I think Roiland was the one that voiced the two characters, and then also was a predator.
Yeah, I know, and they like the show. It sounds like different watching it now.
Yeah, but I not to give insider information, but one of my
oh my God, Xander
very close
Bogaerts just hit a
friends-
home run.
Shut the fuck up. One of my friends used to write on Rick and Morty and would say that like Roiland did nothing in the later seasons, and would just do the voices until he got canned. So.
Well, when you're that talented, sometimes that's all you need to do. Fair share. It's like me and my group
Just
project.
gotta get there.
I could do all the work for in school, but that would have been ruining the fun for others. So I let them do all the work.
Actually, Zach, you brought up a great word there just now, talents. I want to pose a question to the chat as well as my co-host. Is talent something that is exercised and mastered over time, or is it something you're just born with and naturally gifted?
Yes and yes. For certain things, I think there's a lot of skills that you can be born being better at than others, but then with continued practice, you can refine them even more.
Mr. Ashemi, do you have any
Yeah, I pretty much agree. I mean, I think everyone's born with a certain level of natural talent in different things, but the amount that you work in those areas to improve after that, I think, is more definitive than the amount of talent that you're born with. Yeah, I think the Shaq and Kobe thing is actually a good example because Shaq had so much natural talent and not a lot of work ethic to go beyond that, but was still like easily a top 10 player in NBA history. And Kobe was not as skilled, but worked harder and had a allegedly much stronger work ethic, and got to the heights he did. But I think natural talent gets you to a certain point, and work ethic and working at that talent will take you further.
Wonderfully said. Love the Shaq and Kobe analogy. Monsieur Fisher?
I think, yeah, I agree with what both Sam and Bradley said pretty much. And also, but also I think that, like, success and actually, like, achieving things is also important to your, like, notoriety as well in terms of, like, your people basically, like, labeling you as talented. Because it's just, like, important to, like, do well, I think, in the eyes of like society too. In that way, to be like talented, I think could like it's just so subjective. If somebody's just like talented or not, you know. But yeah, I agree with what they also said on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, man? What do you think, man?
I think actually the demographics we fall under, the environment in which we are raised, born, and bred can also impact how those talents, the natural ones, the ones we're born with, can see the light of day. You know, if you're not given opportunities should be presented to you to figure out first if that talent even exists. Could be something that's dormant. You don't know you're good at it. Got those knowns and those unknowns. But Yeah, no, I think through hard work and effort, people can become skilled at anything and shine above the rest. But I that does lead me to my next thing. You guys have any hidden talents you want to share with our audiences?
I'm a beautiful singer, but I don't want to share it. Keep it hidden.
I believe it. We've all bear witness.
With the voice of an angel.
Bradley, how fast can you slam a Modelo?
I'm onto IPAs now.
My God. I've never been able to like slam beer.
I mean, something like a Modelo or Corona, I could, but an IPA, no. I mean, I love IPAs, but I'm not gonna slam an IPA.
You ever shotgun an IPA?
No, and I would never want to.
Then you don't really like IPAs. It's
I think
basically like
True.
we should fix that. Someone get this guy an IPA. I'll do it with you.
I mean, I've got one right here.
shotgun that.
Check it right now. Break the glass.
You guys, the skincare routines. I'm out of topics. Who wants to go?
Okay. How long does it take for coffee to end up in the morning when you drink it to end up to go to the bathroom when you drink coffee?
Repeat the question.
When you drink coffee, how long is it for it to become that you're taking a dump in the morning?
Well, so I'll tell you. I leave my house at like 5:20 in the morning, with my freshly brewed coffee in hand. I get to work and then I'm usually taking that morning dump around 7:15, 7:30.
So how long is that?
So about 2 hours.
I feel like that's kind of.
But I could take it sooner than that. It's just that's kind of the first opportunity after I leave my house to go ahead and take care of that business.
That's fair. I used to take a poop in the morning, like right when I woke up, but now I don't do that.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could just leave the house like with it already out. That'd be such a great way to start the day, dude.
With it oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is 9:45 every morning.
Ooh, schedule.
Dot.
Meticulous shitter.
But Sam, you don't drink coffee in the morning.
I know who I'm calling
I
at
drink coffee in the morning.
9:45 tomorrow.
It's the perks of working from home.
It's gonna sound echoey when he answers and is talking back to you.
I've been in that bathroom. That's
dumps.
a huge bathroom.
All by his lonesome, with the huge bathroom, a beautiful apartment. Quentin,
Zach,
tell me now how long it takes.
So I drink those probiotics, the occult drinks. You mix that with the coffee.
Oh, I've seen those at baseball games.
Yes, sir. Some people mix them with soju, do little soju bombs.
Is some people you?
Some people is me, yeah.
I've only ever heard of you doing that, and I know that you do that.
You don't know I do that.
That sounds disgusting.
Just okay. Keep going.
Hold on, no, because he roasted the soju tower. It's not disgusting. So if you find yourself in Seattle, Washington, you go to Tiggs, you ask for a soju tower, and a soju tower is 5 Terra beers dumped into a little drink dispenser fountain, a bottle of Yakult, and they also mix soju into the tower. You just dispense it into your glass, drop the Yakult in there. It's delicious, but you will shit yourself.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I wonder why the probiotic is making me shit. So to circle back, Zach, to your original question.
Gut health.
I'm drinking my coffee in the bathroom.
Wait, you're drinking your coffee in the bathroom?
It's coming out while it's going in.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that's just efficient, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of dig that.
I don't think you're getting anything out of it if it's moving through your system that quickly.
He's just a powerhouse like that.
I'm getting the energy. Actually, it helps me like wake up a little bit because I get all groggy, feel all bloated and weighed down. I just slide out and you're ready to
So
jump back to work.
I got a question. What position would you want to be in, say, a 5-person human centipede? What number? Number 1 is the front. Number 5 is the back.
4.
I want to be in the front, the very first one.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean,
I would
I wouldn't
think
wanna be
that
there at
either
all.
front or back would be like the prime positions.
you're saying back would be the best, one of the best positions in a human centipede?
Yeah, why not?
The back?
Because no, I'm saying that
That would be
the most
terrible.
amount of
Sam,
personal space
that's-
you'd have
that's-
is if you're at the front or the back.
No, dude. If I'm getting shit in my mouth, I'm shitting in someone else's mouth. No, you.
But you have the option to not get any shit in your. There's only
Yeah,
one answer to the
but I'm just saying that you can't list the back as one of the premium positions. Like,
What are you thinking about
I-
personal
that's
space?
I'd say any of the middle positions are better than the back position.
I don't know if I could say that, dude. To say that is.
Sam, I would agree with Sam only because if you are not in the middle, then you're not having any stitching or sewing done to your ass, and that's gonna hurt.
Dude, you're gonna be dead, man. You're in a human.
Your mouth is still gonna get stitched.
Yeah, but I'd rather not my booty hole hurt, you know.
What? Why are you so protective
At
over
that
your
point.
booty hole more than your other orifices? Like your.
I mean, hey, shit happens, and in this case, it's literal, so you might as well just buck up.
Okay, I guess that's a fair, logical outlook on the world. In a human centipede sense.
Realistically, we're all picking one, but if you can't pick one, you know, might as well pick 4.
Well, I left it open because I just wanted to see, what people would go with.
Is it possible to be the doctor in this case and like be the person making?
Oh, the Dr. Centipede! I'm Dr. Centipede!
Can I choose my friend? Oh, who would you choose to be in a human centipede like that you're making?
I'm looking at 3 prime candidates right now.
Mhm.
And
We're actually
and then
doing a podcast
and then the
for this
fourth
podcast.
Barack Obama.
Hunter Biden.
Ooh,
I would do a human centipede with Hunter Biden.
I'm putting him in the
And you to go last?
I'm putting him in the number 2 spot.
Be the first to
Hunter
get
Biden?
Yeah.
He'd probably like that. He's he's demented.
Put Kevin
That's
Spacey.
sick.
He knows how to party.
Top files.
Kevin Spacey. What's his name?
Louis C.K., Bill Cosby.
Those are all the topics that I have.
Who played Kramer in Seinfeld?
Michael Richards.
Richard.
Michael Richards. Get him in there.
What did he do? What did he do?
I thought he died.
He went to the Laugh Factory and called people niggers. We
That's
can't
the
put
least
that-
surprising thing
Nah,
I've ever heard.
I knew what he did. I just
Oh,
Did it, now you know.
if you didn't.
we couldn't explain it, but
We can't release the first episode. We can't release the first episode.
For
We're
dinner, I
gonna
had
put
a
a parental
shrimp
warning on
taco.
this.
wait, is
You got a what?
are we putting the
I had a shrimp
are we putting the video up or only audio?
video and audio.
Okay.
Oh no.
What the hell do you think this is? Some hodgepodge production? No, we have video.
We have video.
I just wanted to make sure Quentin wasn't going to get canceled.
I'm not gonna get kicked.
Well, that's why I wanted to make sure the video was going up.
Hi, my name is Bradley Gardner.
I'm only putting up the audio now.
Gotcha. Sam, you had a question.
Do you guys prefer, if you had the opportunity to watch a podcast and you have the time and ability to do so, would you prefer just listening or would you watch it as well?
Watch it.
Depends on the podcast.
I kind of like watching them time to time. If they're like in the same room, I will watch. But if it's like 2 people on Zoom, then I will just listen.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
I
say?
have a
What's
pod-
wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just
What if it's 4 people?
I like watching.
It's 4
Fuck
people.
that.
Hey guys, McKenna just sent
You
a
guys-
Snapchat. Oh, she's leaving. She's leaving.
Yeah, she's coming back.
Yeah.
She's leaving right now.
The fifth co-host is on her way.
Let's go. Do you think McKenna mud checks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mudcheck is not what you think it is based off the previous cover.
For those of you tuning in,
Yeah, those are my texts with Trevor.
Yeah.
He's a new father now, so he doesn't have as much time for that sort of nonsense anymore.
He doesn't send you his pictures of his dumps now that he's a father.
I mean, I've gotten some. They're just not as frequent as they were before.
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
That's the thing they don't tell you about fatherhood. You really stop shitting as much.
Whoa.
damn.
Damn, you have a kid?
I do, yeah.
Sam, did you just send that to McKenna? Too?
Yeah.
Because I sent the same exact thing to her.
Damn,
Good,
it's
she'll
cool
know.
that you have a kid and I've never met him or her ever, and I've hung out with you many, many times, like multiple times in 1 week. So just
I
knowing
keep it pretty
you're,
tight-lipped.
like really bad father.
What's your kid's name?
His name's Bradley. Not to be mistaken with this one.
Oh, and it's
It's
not
a
like
separate Bradley.
oh, and did it because you knew Bradley like for many years.
I did, yeah, but I did not name him after Bradley. It's totally separate.
Do you guys know how I first met Sam?
Don't. This story is not true.
Oh, it's 100% true.
You tell us every single goddamn time.
Because it's true. It was our.
It's not true. You made it up.
No, it's not made up. Other people who were there have confirmed it. It was in our.
I don't want this public information.
It was in our freshman PE class.
He always
It was.
no. Bradley always does this.
It was the swim. It was the.
No, I mean,
It was the. It was the swim. It was the swim unit, and Sam would come up to me, Ethan Nguyen, and Samuel No, and say, "You want to race?" And we never wanted.
This did not
We never
happen.
wanted to race.
This did not happen. I came up to him once after we were already friends at the very last day of the swim unit and asked him if he wanted to race. That was it.
I think Bradley's version's a little more accurate.
not.
No, Sam, you should have never admitted that you asked me if you wanted to race ever.
I was 13.
You're a racer? A big old racer?
That's funny.
Hey, that's better than the first time I met Connor Lowe. He was eating trees off a pea and he was eating leaves off a tree in PE.
Okay.
Hey, did you win that race?
We did.
Yeah, who
we
won?
we didn't race. We didn't race.
Oh, Bradley, you're a dick, man.
At least the race happened. Man's pouring his heart and soul out there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
How about all the people that said that they didn't know how to swim in the swim unit?
I was on my period. Like, 4 out of 4.
Well, no, all the people that said they didn't know how to swim, they just gotta hang out in the little shallow section, just like standing there for 45 minutes.
No. They got to use the paddleboard.
Yeah.
I liked when we did the whirlpool.
What was
What was the
is
whirlpool?
this what-
You guys didn't do a whirlpool? Whirlpool?
No.
Whirlpool.
Like, dude, everyone get in the in the area where you could like stand and just start running in a circle, and then like eventually it creates like a. You guys never done that before?
No.
By myself.
Okay, everyone here has never lived and never had experienced bridal joy.
I would be open to doing that at a future date.
Guys, let's all get together and do a whirlpool.
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool in my hot tub.
You hot tub? You in the hot tub? Are we hot tubbing the night before Ren Fair?
Yes.
I'm down.
Get in my hot tub.
Okay.
What time does Ren Fair start?
I have no idea.
No idea.
It might rain. It might rain.
It won't rain.
What's
I will
the
pass
plan
away.
if it does?
We're going. I'm going. I don't give a shit.
Oh man, I don't want to go if it rains.
it
I
makes it more
truthfully have not
accurate.
bought my admission.
It's more realistic that way, Sam.
We're gonna be drunk anyways, so
Yeah.
Your shoes do get really messed up if you go on the
yeah,
rain.
it's
Like really messed up.
well, I was wearing
Sam,
sandals last year, and my feet were like black by the end of the day, just from just the dry dirt.
Jesus Christ.
That's disgusting. You disgust me.
you mean to tell me a little drizzle is going to stop the boys from Longleaf and Mead on a Sunday?
No, I have a need. A need for mead.
I have a need for Mead. Truthfully, I lost Ren Fair on my radar, so Danielle bringing it up last week was my reminder, and I need to get all my stuff together.
Yeah, no, I need to get a new shirt.
Are you gonna wear your chainmail?
I gotta find my cloak.
Cloak,
Your cloak.
your little cloaker.
Of course, I'm wearing my chainmail.
Still got those Oakleys.
I do.
I love that picture I got of you using the ATM last year.
The chainmail.
When's
I still have my Dave and Buster's.
when's the Corona one?
Oh no, that shit is kind of bunk, low key.
So I like the Corona one feels more like authentic to me, but it doesn't have as many people, so like that kind of kills the vibe a bit.
There's no shade.
Yeah, that too.
Much smaller.
There's just not as much going on, but it feels a little more authentic.
Damn, bro, you look good in that.
My Dave and Buster's glasses are in my car.
Because you use them for actual sunglasses.
Yeah. I'm gonna start wearing them at work.
That's such like a coworker thing to do. Oh shit.
Oh, that was a headlamp? I thought that was like a Naruto headband.
No, but I can go get that. It's on my desk.
Yeah, I love lamp. What's that guy from?
Oh my god, Anchorman, dude, Anchorman.
Wait, what did Yeah, Brick. I love,
Brick
yeah, I love
Tamlin.
Brick too.
Brick Tamlin.
Yeah, Brick. Brick. I love lamp
Loud
too.
noises. Oh man.
Yeah, Brick. I love head too. Head lamp. Head.
I love carpet.
Wait, I love lamp too. Head lamp.
Yes.
Brick, do you actually love the lamp?
Sam's an actual lawyer. Sam.
This podcast is not legal advice.
It is financial
But it
advice.
could be.
Advice, though.
Zach sells solar. I've seen the man in action before.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, well, because now you're the boss.
Yeah. I don't do that shit anymore. I don't even work anymore. I retired. I live off my GameStop investments.
Guys, almost time for beer number 3.
I have to go.
Oh
I have to go to bed so I can wake up early tomorrow.
Tell me you gotta be up.
Wait, what's your? You didn't. What was your?
2
What was your
a.m.
coffee to poop time?
So I basically sometimes I'll have to poop, and I'll be like, damn, I gotta drink this coffee first. Because it just makes it right. It just sets it good. So I would say probably like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. That's insane. From your first sip or finishing the cup?
Finishing the cup. Yep.
A little high, but I understand it. I respect it.
Thank you.
Well, how many cups do you consume in a day? You just don't
I
want
try to keep it to one.
one. Okay.
One caffeinated beverage per day.
Amen.
Sometimes I do too.
You a double shitter?
I don't. No, I don't. I only follow that guideline with the first one.
You keep
Oh.
the second one in.
I
Yeah,
hold the
yeah.
second one in until the next day
Oh shit.
when I can then have another coffee.
What do you guys average today? I'm like 1 to 2 a day.
Bro, sometimes I'll just keep it rolling.
Just one continuous one.
Talking 10, 12.
Sometimes I'll just do one where like I don't even pinch it off. It's just like 12 hours. Just
Oh,
Just
just
one of those
one, but
big
it's
ass
just
swallows.
one. Yeah. It's like I'm sitting on the toilet and it's like when you're dispensing frozen yogurt and it's like swirling up and into the pile. That's what it's doing in the toilet and then it starts like pushing me up and I just
Oh.
ride it up. Yeah.
Nobody
That
is
sounds
going to listen to this podcast, guys.
That sounds insane. Yeah, I'm deleting all of this footage. And not for anything that Bradley just said, but the story about Sam asking if he wanted to rate. That was disgusting.
You like this?
Okay, I have to go now. This was a good episode, though.
When we were recording
Well,
again,
do any closing-
because we've been talking about this for like 2 or 3 months, we didn't even discuss the origins of this.
Oh yeah, David
Oh,
Buster's.
it happened at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There it is. Those.
that's kind of it. Yeah,
We went to Dave and Buster's all four.
the podcast mics don't even work, so like, what's the point?
The natural thing to happen when you go to Dave and Buster's is agree that you're going to start a podcast.
Is you pool all your tickets together and then realize what you can purchase is 4 cheap little podcast mics that you could probably get for $5 off Amazon.
This doesn't work.
Yeah,
That you
yeah,
do.
it kind of fucking sucked. So
Mine's in my car.
it's probably been there since that night.
I never took it out of my car because we went to Dave and Buster's.
Your car's actually been broken into multiple times since then, and they've
Then nobody-
Yeah.
Left more podcast
they're like,
mics in there.
Yeah. They took the trash out of my car and they left that.
Sounds like we should go to Dave and Buster's again.
I agree.
it's a great establishment.
Mark's Sam.
It is.
I'm cutting off the video so because I don't want to record it anymore.
Okay.
But I'm asking if anybody has any closing remarks. Sam.
Closing remarks. Closing remarks. What closing remarks do I have? I don't have any closing remarks.
Worst fucking lawyer ever, dude.
Speak to our viewers, man. Speak your fucking voice on this platform.
Shout out to the listeners of what is this podcast called again? Mud Check.
Mud checks.
I
And
think it's called Mud Check.
Shout out to the listeners of Mud Check.
and if we have
promo code MudCheck for 10% off your Simply Safe order.
if we have
Well,
any
maybe next week.
any previous listeners to Quarantine or a podcast, the podcast, or a cheesecake in the car, thanks for coming back around.
Oh yeah. Oh the podcast hive is alive and motherfucking well.
Hey, I think one of our episodes had like 100 listens,
It did.
which is like
From, like, all over the world, too.
yeah, it was like
Both of you
like
at the time.
some dude in like Azerbaijan was listening to it.
Is this going on Spotify?
It was you when you took a trip to Azerbaijan.
Yeah,
Your
yeah. I was just traveling all around, just like fucking opening Spotify and just trying to boost those numbers. I was trying to get us to get some ad sharing.
Gotcha.
I spent $80,000 flying from country to country.
That wasn't worth it at all.
No, I'm in serious financial trouble.
And we give
Have
financial
advice. We have advice for you.
I've started selling.
This is
I've
financial
started
advice.
selling my body.
You ever heard of Price Picks?
Please gamble responsibly.
What?
Please gamble responsibly. If you have trouble, please contact your state's gambling hotline. But
Bradley, what's your big bet for this
it's
weekend?
really fucking fun. It's not football season, so I'm not really gambling right now. Baseball's not that fun.
No basketball, no baseball.
Baseball's not that fun to gamble on because baseball's too fucking weird. Like all it takes is one pitcher having an off day, and it just throws everything off. Football is much more fun to gamble on. I don't gamble on basketball because I don't really follow basketball.
When one pitcher has an off day, it throws everything off.
Can we get a hell yeah in the chat?
Is there a
He
chat?
froze. He literally froze. All right, Quentin, do you have any closing remarks?
A half cup of Honey Nut Cheerios is 150 calories. Drink responsibly.
Oh, that is less than a snack of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Calories.
Wait, is that dry? Is that dry?
Yeah, that's right.
That's without milk?
Do you usually
Because then you gotta add
do you
the milk
usually
in,
take
too.
it that way?
Dry?
Yeah.
Not my cereal. I take my men dry.
Oh,
If that's what you're
Okay.
asking. There you go.
okay.
Just wondering. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and yep, in closing for me, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being my friends and recording this with me.
Stay prayed up.
Make sure you pray tonight, otherwise you are going to hell.
Even though we don't have a pope right now, it still counts.
Well then, don't die. Don't die until we get a new pope. If you die, even if you've been a devout Catholic your
You're
entire
going to
life,
fucking hell, dude.
It's,
That's how it works.
Kind of like it's like the purge. If there's no pope, then all sin is legal for 12 hours.
yeah, you can also sin and you won't go to heaven. I mean, wait.
It's
No.
daytime.
You're going to hell, but you can also do all the sinning you want right now.
Yeah, because you're gonna go to hell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. Good job, guys.